We want to thank KOA for making it out today. To have an interview wait. Sorry that I made you wait, but
niggas do just wanna cross me. Niggas sleeping they on cocky. Shorty about she gonna cost me. Let a nigga win the lottery. Curve mode down.
So KOA, who gave you that name, and what does it stand for?
So King of Arts basically started when I was in university. King of Arts is what KOA stands for. I'm actually a basketball player, so I play university basketball. When I got recruited to go out there, I was there for basketball, but I also did my business degree as well. So I played 3 years there. Unfortunately, I blew my knee, and shit happens, right? So, but after that happened, I was like, okay, now what? So I rehabbed, and I was still part of the team. So I rehabbed and came back after about 8 or 9 months. When I came back, I just wasn't the same. Just like confidence-wise, just after injuries, just things change. Your mentality, your psychology, like everything is just messed up. So I just wasn't playing the same, wasn't feeling the same, and we had a new coach thrown into the mix as well. So I'm like, okay, now I gotta prove to this new guy like that I can still hoop, whatever, right? I was playing well, but it just wasn't how I wanted to, and also didn't really like his tactics and just the way he was treating players and stuff. Not just me, like other players that are also there from the previous coach. He was just treating us differently than his guys. You know, like it was like his players that he recruited, and then there's like the old guys from like.
I know exactly what
it's just so it created a separation on the team, like, and I'm very vocal. So like, if I don't like you, like I'm not gonna pretend like, oh hey buddy, like I want to respect you as a coach, but I'm not gonna act like I'm your friend. And so I think he knew that I didn't really like him, but it was for good reason. Anyways, at the end of the year, we had a player coach meeting, and he's like, he cut me. I was like, oh shit, okay. So at first I was like, all right, whatever, like it's off, like I'm kind of, that's fine, I'll figure this out, you know what I mean? But it was, I acted like I was good, but I wasn't. So I was in my 3rd year when I got cut, so I was going back, my 4th year coming back. It was my 1st year coming back as just a student. Like I've never been just a student, I've always been a student athlete. So 3 years I've been a student athlete, now my 4th year, I'm like, what do I do with all this time? Like, I've never had time, I'm always practice games, like now it's like free, you know? So I started just designing, just drawing, just to pass the time and kind of like, just soothe my nerves and like just, it's peaceful to just draw and like listen to music and chill, right? And then I started doing sketching. And how the sketching started was just me I was at work one day, I started working because I'm like, I have so much time, I started working. And one day I was dead at work, so I was like, okay, you know what, I'm a sketch, I'm gonna draw something. I've always been to drawing and sketching, but never took it seriously. I was like, I have time, I might as well do it. So I took a picture of my face, a selfie of my face, and this is when Instagram first started. So like, there was people just posting random shit, people posting food, like whatever, right? So I took a picture of my face, and I started, back then, I started drawing my face. I took a picture of the sketch I drew, put it on Instagram, and I was just like, whatever, see what happens. And people were like, yo, who drew that? And I was like, it was shit, like it wasn't good. But at the same time, no one's ever seen me draw. So like, it was good for what people would expect, right? But for me, I'm like, it wasn't that good, but no one's ever seen me draw. So I started sketching, and then every day I just kept sketching. I'm like, I'm enjoying this as my pastime. To a point where I started charging people. I got good enough that I was charging people to sketch them. So I was like, cool, I mean, $5 to sketch. I'll just do 5. And then I was like, I don't want to sketch anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. What else? So I'm like, okay, let me start working on like logos or designs and stuff. Let me see if I can get into that. So I started doing some like logos and designs and stuff. And one of the logos I posted, someone was like, yo, you should put this on clothes. And I was like, nah, like I'm a basketball player, I don't even know about clothes. I'm like, I don't know anything about that. And so no, for real, like I would wear this. So my first design that I drew was like this. So it was like a tray ball. And when he hit man to the 3, like So just I drew something related to me. I'm a basketball player, so I was like, let me draw something that like the iPhone. Okay, can I surrender? I don't know if I so I was like, I want to draw something that I actually fuck with myself. So my first thing was obviously basketball related. So people were like, yo, you should actually put on a shirt. Like I would wear that. I'm like, it's for real? Like So I'm like, alright, cool. So I made a couple demos. Then I actually got like looked for a printer and stuff, and I actually got it done. Sold out. It was called a tray ball design. So like I had a hoodie like this. So like my first design I ever did was like that. Super simple, like it was just my hand. I just drew in like a cartoony way. And then I was like, okay, I need a name for my brand. And anyone that meets me, like I can cut my own hair. Like I draw. I can, I do design. I'm a basketball player. I have art. Like I do so many different things. So everyone who meets me is like, this guy's like a jack of all trades. Like everyone, so I was gonna say that. I was gonna use that as my name. I was like, it's not original enough. Like
Yeah.
Jack of all trades, like everyone knows what that is. So I've always been interested in cards, and like I like cards, and I like the king. I just love being a king. Like my name's Ryan. My name's Ryan. I'm a Leo, and Ryan's actually Greek for, I think it's Greek for young king or little king. Yeah. So I liked it. So the card I liked in the deck was the King of Hearts, right? I just enjoyed that card out of all the kings. And I was like, I want something original, like something, you know. So I was like, King of Hearts. I'm like, I don't want to be the card. So I was like, well, arts, King of Arts. And I was like, art. I'm like, everything is art. Like dance, sports, singing, like it's all art. Any type of skill is an art, right? So I'm like, I do a whole bunch of different things, which are all arts, like in a way. And I'm like, I'm the king of arts. Of art.
Yo, let's be real. Let's be real, yo.
And that's literally how
you wanted to be the king of hearts, but you didn't want to be portrayed as a lover mark. You didn't want to be a lover mark.
Okay, I'll take it. Hey, I'll take it.
I'm joking.
But yeah, that's what I studied. So I just kind of turned into an acronym, KOA for short. Something simple, easy.
Yeah.
And then Mr.Koa became out of just King of Arts started as a brand. Yeah. As a clothing brand specifically. Yeah. And I wanted to be much bigger than just clothing. Because I started off doing clothing, but now I do so much more than just clothing. But King of Arts is the brand. So I'm Mr.Koa, which is everything I do, not just clothing. Clothing is still there, I still do clothing, but the clothing is underneath Mr.Koa as the whole umbrella.
Alright, so how could the person listening to this right now get your clothing?
Well, right now I'm working on my new collection, which I'm releasing next year, early next year in January or so. Just because I've been doing it for so long that it progressed me to doing everything I'm doing now, that I kind of put that on the back burner for now, because I'm like, now I'm doing something else. But I still have the page still up on my website, Mr.Koa.com, in a tab called Shop KOA. So that's just a tab in my website for just a store. So when I revamp all my stuff, everything can be on the Shop KOA site.
So anybody looking for new style, Mr.Koa has it for you.
Appreciate it.
Especially the ballers, yo. If you shoot threes, you need to have the.
I don't get that anymore. That was the first one.
Oh, that was the first one. Okay, you need to bring
that
back one of these days.
People have asked me to do that, but maybe.
Yeah, for sure.
Sometimes you make things for a time and place. So that was for the time, but right now I guess my slogan for my company right now is keep sleeping on me. So that's my hands around here. My hands on me. But
we'll show that.
So keep sleeping on me became my slogan for my brand. Because it's basically essentially me talking about myself through my brand. But also when the person's wearing it, that's you. It's you talking about yourself. So if it says keep sleeping on me. So it's like if I'm talking about my brand and I'm pushing it that way, it's like it's a subconscious way of me saying like you guys are sleeping on me, and when anyone doesn't know me, it's like keep sleeping on me and my brand. But when it's owned by you, it's yours. It's yours. You know what I'm saying?
Keep sleeping on me now.
Exactly. So it kind of empowers people.
It's movement.
Exactly. Which I made a short form for that called K-Song. So that's something easy people think about. So K-Song keeps you going.
Alright, so what is it that you do for other people?
What do I do?
What do you do?
That's a tough question. I do quite a bit. I guess in a nutshell, to kind of embody everything together, I do clothing, how I started.
Clothing.
I do photography and videography. I do websites. I do graphic design. I still play basketball. So I do that. I also have a podcast that I recently started in January. It's called the We Need to Talk podcast. That's a relationship podcast.
That's proper. What's the podcast?
Sorry?
So you said the podcast in January is called?
Yeah, We Need to Talk. We Need to Talk podcast, WNTT podcast.
And you guys talk about?
We talk about everything under the sun regarding relationships. So breakups, dating, sex, turn-ons, turn-offs. Just literally anything you think about. We get questions every week. I make a post every week to try and engage with people. When I first started the podcast, I used to come up with topics. So I think like our first topic I think was like support. And it was like double standards. Like I would come up with topics for us to talk about. Now it's reached a point which I'm happy with that I don't have to think about topics anymore. I just make a post before you record. Every Tuesday we record at Tuesday nights. So I'll make a post on Tuesday in the morning and I'll drop a question or whatever, kind of engage people. People will talk about it. Like the last post we had was drop 3 lies that you give before you go on a date with someone. Drop 3 lies that you would give someone to let them know easy. Right? So people dropping their lies. So it's like 40 comments. So we go through those and then we kind of talk about it and then expand and that becomes like a 2-hour episode. So I don't have to create like an idea.
The people
it's
just
natural.
Exactly. You give them a platform to say what they're saying.
Exactly.
Just put it out there. So you said the lies. What was one of the lies that you used?
One of my lies?
Yeah.
I try not to lie as much anymore because I feel like I've become.
Is that a lie?
No. No, I've become brutally honest to the point, almost to a fault where if I don't want something, I don't do it. If I don't like you, I don't like you. And if I don't want to do something, I'm not going. Someone's like, come here, I'm not going. Why? I don't want to go. I'm not going to pretend I want to go just to make you happy. I don't want to go.
That's not what
you know what I'm saying? So I'm super honest now. But there are times where you kind of have to do white lies because sometimes the truth really can hurt somebody. And for example, there was a girl, I'm not sure if she'll see this, but whether she does or not, there was a girl that that liked me, and we'd be talking with every fucking here and there, and I know I'm not gonna date her. Like I know I'm not. So from the jump, I was like, I'm not really looking for that, but I didn't specifically say like I don't want to be with you at the time we first started. So she, you know, as most women feel like, okay, after a little bit, it's like, so what's going on? Like, what is this, right? And she asked me, and she's like, so like, I just want to know, like, I'm sorry for being a girl, but like where is this going? And I'm mad that you asked that question because now I have to tell you. It's like it's not who you want. It's not who you want to hear, right? But if I told you the exact reason why I wouldn't want to be with her, I feel like it'd be hurtful. So what I specifically said, I'm like, nothing against you. So I took it off of her, which it is her. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want her to say, like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want her to say, like, this is because of you.
I'm just not feeling you.
Exactly, but it just, when you have to realize like your words have power. You know what I'm saying? So it's like if I say something to somebody, and especially if they really, really like you, they might think about that forever. Like any guy they ever, they might think about for the rest of their life. If you say something that's very like specific that they can't change, especially if they can't change it. Like if it's like weight or height or stuff like that, you can't change. It's like, oh, I don't like you because you're too short. It's like, we want me to do that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I didn't tell her exactly why I want to be with her. I just kind of phrased it like, you know, I'm doing a lot right now, which is a typical lie every guy says. I'm busy, like, but I pretty much phrased it like, you know, I'm just doing a lot right now. I really want to focus on what I'm doing right now. I'm not trying to give time to something that I really don't have time for.
All right, so photography. How did you get into photography? Like, I know that you said that you're a basketball player, but when somebody says who they are, I think whatever their truest passion is should be the first thing they say. So if somebody asks me who I am, I might say I'm a poet and I'm an entrepreneur.
Right.
So when I ask you who's KOA and you say photography, I want to know how you got into it now.
Okay. So like I was talking about the brand, when my clothing brand first started, I needed photos for my clothing brand. I didn't have a camera. Well, I had a camera for my YouTube channel. I also do YouTube. But I had a camera for my YouTube channel that I started. But I never used it for photos. I just used it for video, right? And then when I started the clothing brand, I was like, okay. Actually, it's a lie. I started a YouTube channel after my clothing brand. I started the clothing brand and I started a YouTube channel because I wanted a YouTube channel to brand my clothing brand. That was my idea. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make a clothing brand and I'm gonna do YouTube and I'm gonna wear my stuff in my YouTube video. That's how I started it. That was my idea. It happened so long ago, I was like, I forgot my concept, but that's literally how I did it. So I would wear the stuff I make in my video and then talk. And I was like, I'm gonna do a YouTube channel to give people another side of me. You know what I mean? Like, people might not know me, or they might say, okay, I have a clothing line, but why should I buy it? I'm like, I want you to like me. I want you to like the stuff, but you have to understand, people buy stuff, people buy into a person.
They do. Your
people,
personal brand.
People really buy into a person. Even if they might not like it as much as somebody else's stuff, but I really like this guy, so I'm gonna get this because I like him. This might be better over there, but I like him, so I'm gonna get this. That was my strategy. That was my strategy. So I needed shots of my clothing. So I got the camera. I had the camera I used, and I would use it for photos. But my first photo shoot, I didn't know how to do photos at all. So I was like, okay, I need a photo shoot. So I hit my friend up, who was a photographer, which funny enough, who I passed now in terms of quality. Which is really funny. Hey. But he was my first photographer back then. And I was like, yo, can you do a shoot for my clothing brand? He's like, yeah, sure. Like $100. I was like, oh shoot. Like, I was like, oh shoot, but like I respect it. So I paid the money. But when we did the shoot, I realized I'm the one that's like, hey, make him do this, make him do that, make him do this. He just has the tool. It's just his camera. But I'm like, put them here. I'm like, what am I? I'm just paying this guy just because he has a camera.
Yeah.
But this is my content. It's my ideas, right? So I was like, I need a camera. I just need the camera. I need to learn.
Yeah.
So I taught myself how to do it on YouTube, when I started reading blogs, articles, just whatever, just how to shoot, how to do aperture, how to work with lighting. I was like, okay, I like blurry photos. Like, I literally started researching things of why I like something. That's how I learned. I taught myself, I'm like, okay, if I look at a photo, why do I like this photo? I started thinking backwards. I'm like, why do I like this photo? I'm looking at a photo right now on Instagram. Why do I like this? Oh, okay, I like the lighting. Okay, I like that the background's blurry. I like that, the colors. I like how it's edited.
Yeah.
And I would take everything that I liked and go research that. Okay, how to blur a photo, how to do lighting, how to edit this, how to do boom, boom, every single thing I looked at that was the reasons why I liked it. I went and researched that to teach myself.
Okay.
And that's literally how I started.
And I like that you did that, because a lot of people, they say they want to do something and then they don't do it, they don't know how to go out and get it. You seen that you had this vision, the first thing you thought, I need the camera now. After you got the camera, a lot of people just stick there like, okay, now I can just take pictures and I'm a photographer, but that's not the case. What you said was, you went on, you studied things that you like about photography so you can learn how to be your own photographer. A lot of people try to watch other people and say, okay, this is what they're doing, so I'm going to do it, and that's something they're not good at, or that's not their passion.
It's very true.
So I respect that you said that. So I want to know what inspires you to take certain photos. So I was on your website and I seen that some of the photos you had, the people were like levitating.
Yeah.
So I'm like, why are they levitating?
Why?
Yeah. So why?
I guess the biggest thing people do when they start anything is you want to be original, right? And one of the hardest things to do is to find your thing. Whether in anything, sports, like singing, dancing, like everyone dances, everyone sings, everyone draws, everyone shoots pictures, but how do you dance, or how do you shoot pictures? So like my hardest thing was like, okay, what do I want? Like, what do I want to be remembered by? Or like, what do I want? If someone looks at my photo, I want someone to be like, okay, that's a Mr.Koa photo. Like, I want off the bat to be like, yo, I know he took this. You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, but how? How do I do this? How do I create a way that automatically will recognize my work? So I think what was the first shot? One of my first shots was maybe a guy flying, I think. I can't remember which one it was.
Okay.
But the way I shoot, I don't really shoot in locations. Like a lot of people find locations like look for monumental locations. Like we're shooting in a certain tower, we're shooting here. Like I'll go out, if I'm gonna shoot with somebody, I'll go for a drive with them, and I'll be like, all right, let's drive a little bit, and I'll be like, I'll see something. That's literally how I shoot. I don't plan any shoots. Any picture you see on my page, not planned. We're walking on the street, we're going downtown, we're walking, talking, whatever, and I'm like, boom, stop here, and I shoot there. So I was just like, okay, I want to find a way to make my pictures have a feel, right? But a feel that without saying anything. But when you're looking at it, you're like, there's something about this picture that has me stuck on it. And one thing that I really notice is that when I see things, or when I look at a picture that has movement in it, but it's not moving, but you can feel movement just by looking at it. So there's a couple pictures I have, like a guy's like flying. There's a guy, one of my cousins is bouncing off a wall with a cape. Whatever.
Is that?
There's always like
one where someone's sideways on there, like on a wall, and it's like tilted.
So it's like it was a cape. He's wearing a cape. So my cousin, shout out Chris Styles, my cousin, he creates a cape brand. So it's like a warm, like winter fashion kind of thing. So he wanted to shoot for that. So I'm like, a cool way to use that is kind of make them look like they're superheroes. And that was just something I came up with. So I was like, I want to look like they're flying. How do we do that? And I'm like, okay, cool. So we were walking downtown. It's literally how I have been walking downtown. I'm like, all right, walking, looking around, and I see this alleyway. And I'm like, right here, let's go down here. Okay, cool. We go down there. And I'm like, okay, how can I use this? So I'm like, yo, I need you to jump off this wall. And he's like, what do you mean? I'm like, so I showed him, I'm like, take one step on the wall, and bounce off. He's like, why? I'm like, just do it. Let's do it. I'll show you. So he does it, he jumps off, and I caught it. When you look at the picture, you can't tell direction. So it looks like you don't know what I did for him to do that. But in the picture, it just looks like it just looks like he's just flying, right? But the direction of the picture you can't tell direction in the picture, and I like that. I like that you create your own story for the picture. So that's kind of how I have my little style with the picture.
So I saw that through like photography, you got into like a magazine. Like,
Oh,
yeah. How did that feel? Like, what was going on? Like, holy.
Yeah. So Narcity Canada, shout out Narcity. Thank you guys. When I first started photography, like back in May, I wasn't even doing that much. Like I wasn't doing that many shoots. I was just getting into it, just learning. And one day I woke up and someone tagged me. They're like, "Yo, you're in this article for Narcity." I'm like, "What? For what?" Like, I wouldn't think about photography. I'm like, "For what? Like, what I'm in there for?" Right? And the article said 90 photographers killing the Insta game right now.
Okay.
And I was like, how am I on this list? Like I generally didn't feel like I belonged there. Like back then. Like now I feel like I can do that now, but back then when I was on the list, I'm like, I don't. Like I checked the other photographers on the list. I'm like, yo, these guys are actually good. Like really good. You know?
People rate you more than you rate yourself, right? Because you're the one taking it.
That's true. We're very hard on ourselves.
Yeah. And more times, you don't know there's a true talent until people start talking about it. Like you can talk about it, your friends can tell you you're talented, but that's not true until someone you don't know says, yo, this guy's talented.
It's unbiased. It's unbiased. Your friends know you, so
they'll say, well, you're good. And it's when someone else sees your work or hears you, and they're like, yo, where are you? What do you do? And you're like, okay, I'm cooking something now.
Yes. When I got mentioned in that, I was happy. I was like, oh shit, this is sick. Like, but I didn't feel as good as I wanted to, and I didn't feel like I deserved it. That makes sense. Like I'm like, I'm here, which is sick. Everyone's commenting. I was like, yo, sick, blah blah blah. Like it was like 500 likes, all people commenting. And I'm like, but I don't feel like I deserve to be there. Intrinsically, you know. But from that post is the reason why I'm working so hard now, because from that day I was like, now there's a target on my back. And now anyone that doesn't know me or maybe knows me and was kind of hating on me, whatever, they see like, no, this guy's not that good. You know what it is, right? It's like, so I know that. I know people are gonna start thinking that, and I even didn't feel like I belonged to myself. So I'm like, I'm gonna use this post or this publicity to, I guess, push myself, to motivate myself. I'm like, prove that you belong here. You know what I'm saying? Use this as, don't get big headed and be like, oh, I'm a nurse. No, I was like, no, use this and let people know why you're there. You know what I'm saying?
This is why I respect you so much, because like a lot of people, they get like a challenge and then after they chicken out because like the challenge is hitting them and they don't know what to do. You know, you took that challenge, you said, you know what, I don't feel like I'm that person. So you rose to it, you know, like not a lot of people see something, right? Not a lot of people see something and like somebody gives them a challenge and not a lot of people rise to that. It's just so respectable that you said, what? Are you dumb? I'm gonna rise to that. I'm gonna be that person.
You know, I think that's because of sports though. I think that's because of sports.
Yeah, sports
like that's been in me because I'm an athlete.
Yeah, and the eyes are always on you.
Always. So I feel like I've been able to use my mindset from sports and put it into my business. Because like pressure doesn't bother me. Like it doesn't. Someone says your shit, I'm like, okay, cool, let's hoop. Like, let's go. The man says your shots are that good. I'm like, okay, let's shoot that. Like I'm so down to just like attack.
Yeah, we show you that.
Exactly. I'm not a talker. I'm not someone that's like, oh, I'm better than you. Like, no, let's go. Let me show you. Let's go hoop. Oh, you're talking? Let's go on the court. Like we're not gonna talk back and forth. Let's perform. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's kind of been instilled in me. That's kind of why I work the way I work, just my basketball mentality.
And would you say your father was a huge influence on that? I know that what I've read from your website, how your dad, how he was always great athletically, and just you said something that like stick to me, and I tell my friends that like I've always played with people older than me, and you used to play against your dad. So when you verse people your age, you're like, who is this guy? You're like, you get off, you can't guard me.
It's funny that you read that. Thank you for reading that.
Yeah. So would you say that your dad is like a huge like inspiration of why you're like that?
Absolutely. Yeah. That's exactly how you said it. Like if I'm playing my dad and he's busting my ass every time. If I beat my dad once. If I beat him once, I'm playing you at my age, you're nothing. You're actually like you're nothing. I'm like yo, I play my dad every day. You're 12. You know what I'm saying? Like, but when you're a 12-year-old, if you're just playing other 12-year-olds, you never play someone better than you. It's like yo, that's a good 12-year-old. That's their mentality. Like yo, that guy's really good. Like he's the best in the school. Like yo, my dad's a grown man. I beat a grown man. I don't care about who's in the school. You know what I'm saying? That's literally my mentality shifted. Like not everyone has the opportunity, but luckily I had the opportunity. I had a dad that was younger than my dad had me young. My dad had me when he was was 20.
Okay.
So me and my dad are really close, just because he's young.
Yeah.
So when I was in high school and stuff, like he was so young enough to still hoop with me. Yeah. So when I finally beat him, like in a game, like I got better in basketball, he's like, okay.
Yeah.
And then he's like, okay.
You're here.
Yeah, like, but I'm saying, well, it was like a proud thing. It was like, when I finally beat him, he's almost like him saying like, you're good now. Like, like now that you beat me, I don't want you to care about anybody out there.
Yeah.
You know
Deal with that. So
anywhere. When you're on the court, everybody, you would tell me in games, I remember in games, like vividly, anytime something happened in the game, if I'm not shooting well or whatever, or I'm not playing well for that game, he would tell me, I'd hear him on the sidelines, you're the best player on the court.
Yes.
Ryan, you're the best player on the court. I'd hear that, and I'm like, I am.
Yeah.
Like I am. Like why am I missing shots? I am. I am.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah.
And then I'll actually play better, perform,
yeah.
right? Because it's sports, even not just sports, but anything. It's all mental.
Yeah.
It's all. If you believe you're better than somebody, you'll be better than them.
Yeah. Rise to that.
Yeah.
Don't just talk about it. Do it.
Oh, this guy's better than me. It will reflect on how you play.
Yeah.
If you're thinking, oh, this guy's better, or a guy hit a couple shots on you, it's like, man, like he's really good.
Yeah.
No, I'll hit shots back because I can.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can do just that. So it's just like mentality shit. But
You said earlier, so when you were younger, like if you're 12 and you verse only 12-year-olds, you'll never like improve. You have to verse with our order.
Mm-hmm.
So I use that in the sense where you have to surround yourself with greatness if you want to be great,
Absolutely.
right? So is there anyone that you've looked at and said that person's great, I want to work with them, and have worked with them yet?
That's a good question. Wow, that's a really good question. There's very few questions that stump me. No. Like no one like
Alright, so then
yeah, no, like there are some people that I think are really great at what they do. Fortunately, I was able to meet someone this week.
Yeah.
Out of my control. I didn't expect it. A guy named Shane Sterling. He's pretty much a brand builder.
Yeah.
So he helps build like Nike and some different things in Toronto, like some communities and stuff. And I was fortunate enough to meet him this week. Just connect with him and just pick his brain and stuff. So stuff like that, that's great for me. Like networking with people that have done things, not people who have ideas. People who've done things. Everyone's got an idea. When someone's like, listen, I've done this. I know how to do this. I know how to create this. Those people want to be around. So I think I should probably research more into whoever, like, because I'm sure I can think of people who I really look up to. But I think I'm so focused on just like building myself. I haven't feel like I'm ready to like go in front of those people. I'm like, I want to do some more first before I approach this person and be like, so I can be like, listen, boom, this is what I have. This is why we should work together. You know what I'm saying? Not just like, well, I want to work with you just because I need help, or I want to be like, I want to work together, and this is how I can benefit you. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just be like, oh, you brought me somewhere. Never. I've never lived like that. No one's ever brought me anywhere. So I don't want to approach someone who's bigger than me so he can bring me somewhere. Like, no, like I want to be like, listen, you're bigger than me, but you don't know how to do this.
Yeah, I can provide something.
Yeah, I know you're bigger than me in everything else, but you can't do this, and I can help you with this. You don't help me with other things, which is perfect, but I'm used to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's kind of why I'm doing this.
Yeah, that's movement, Yeah, man, I respect that a lot.
Yeah.
Like the thing is, like I think it's good to have somebody like you look up to find like, okay, so that person is there right now. That's something I want to reach or surpass. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah, like. A lot of times in my mental, it's like, okay, so that's where that person is. You know, I'm going to strive either to that or past that. And then if I strive past that, I'm either going to end up on that or past it. You know, like that's the whole mental. Like, just try, keep moving forward. Like, keep excelling. Like, you're going to break through. Like, you're going to.
Absolutely.
3 words that describe KOA and why.
3 words that describe me and why. And why?
Yeah.
Consistent. Why? Because I haven't stopped since I've been injured.
Keep grinding.
Literally since this all happened from my injury.
And when did you get injured again?
2012.
Okay.
Yeah.
17 has been what, 5 years?
I haven't. Like anyone that knows me, anyone listen, you guys know. Like everyone that ever met me is like, yo, this guy's not stopped. And I don't.
I was writing a poem, and in it I mentioned his name, and I said something like, he just came off surgery and it's scary to me because I just see how he's working. I'm like, yo, if I had that, even though I've had a knee injury too, But that was when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? I seen him have the knee injury and he was coming back, like the man's on the road every day with us running these missions. I mean, that's crazy. I'd be in my room locked up crying, and I don't cry. Like, so, I know what you're saying with the grind, so consistency.
Consistent. I would definitely say another word. Focus is a good one.
Okay.
Focus is a good one because I obsess with things. I think you need to be slightly obsessed to be great.
Yeah.
Because they say even you need to be crazy to be great. Like the photography thing, for example. When I started it, I didn't know how to do most of the things I'm doing now.
Yeah.
But I taught myself, and I put the hours in, and I locked myself up in a room for hours, and I would stay up, and I wouldn't go out on Friday nights, and I'd be on the computer, on Google and YouTube and stuff, like, and putting that time in. I obsessed with it. I'm like, I can't stop until I'm good.
Yeah.
Until I'm great.
So you
until I'm
succeed.
the best. I'm not, like, if I'm editing a video, I'm like, I'm not going to sleep until this video is done exactly how I want it. If it's not done, I'm staying up.
Yeah.
I'm like, I will stay up.
Yeah.
Until I'm done, I'm like, okay, now I'm like, okay, now I can
I
feel it.
And it feels good. Like, it feels greater than good. Like,
when you're finally done with it, it's how you want it, you're like, oh, now I can
yeah, and you can enjoy it even when you watch it now. Like, you enjoy it. You're like, what? This is me.
Bro, I watch the videos after I watch them like at least 30 times.
Yeah.
Just looking for different things. I'm like, yo, I really like this. So focus is imperative. Like, yeah, and it's not just people focus. People say they focus, but they half-ass. Like, they focus for a week, and that's like, if focus is not a sometimes thing. Focus is like you're committed to it or you're not.
Yeah,
Like, there's no middle. Like, it's if I want something done, it's gonna get done every day.
Yeah.
Every day. A day should not go by where you're not working towards something.
Yeah.
There should not be a day where you're like, oh, today I'm not one day. Even if it's a little bit.
It's like, wait.
No,
I respect that.
Even if it's a little bit. You don't have to do like all out every day.
Yeah.
But every day there should be at least something you can work on. Something. You can't just go, oh, I'm doing today. No.
Yeah.
Not like, even if it's a little bit, even if it's just like I wrote something today. I wrote something that helped me. Like something.
Push forward.
There should be no day where like I did nothing. I don't care if I'm tired. I don't care.
I do it.
So consistency, focus. And my third one, grateful.
Grateful.
Okay.
Yeah, grateful.
Okay.
Yeah, if you guys knew my whole story, like you read some of it, but from where I've come from, like start from the bottom, fucking shit that Drake talks about, like I actually like, so I've lived in shelters. Like my mom is a single mom. I've been with her, and my brother's 2 years younger than me. So I had to grow up fast. We had this, me and my brother not the same dads.
Yeah.
So I was living with my mom, and his dad was in the house sometimes.
Yeah.
So I had my stepdad, whatever. But when his stepdad was in the house, which was me, I was the man of the house at like 8, 9, the man. You know what I mean? Like, how am I babysitting a 6-year-old? And I'm 9. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but I had to do it, and I think, now I have 6 siblings. So I'm the oldest of 6 siblings.
Yeah.
So I have a big responsibility now.
Yeah.
And I feel like that's a big reason why I am the way I am, because they're all watching me. I'm the big brother. I'm the guy. I make mistakes. I do this. I'm the first one to university, the first one to graduate. For like everything I do, no one's teaching me. No one's saying like, this is how you graduated. Like, I have my parents, but I gotta do the stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta do it.
Yeah.
My parents don't do photography. My parents, like, everything I'm doing is me. My parents aren't doing things I'm doing.
Nobody showed you.
Right? So it's like, me for my siblings, like, I want to be that for them. It's like, listen, like, I saw my brother do, I saw my brother just do all these things. Like, if I could even do a little bit, like, just something where they can be like, yo, if I could even do, like, half to my brother, or I want to be better than my brother.
Yeah.
Like, that's what I want them to see. So, like, when my siblings see me, they're like, hey, Ryan, like, they're like, oh, you're doing this. I saw you do this. Like, my sisters, they watch my YouTube videos. Like, I'm like, my little sisters watch my YouTube videos. Like, but they just enjoy just the fact that, like, yeah, that's my big brother, you know? So I'm grateful that I have the opportunity to do that, and I have the opportunity to not only create things, but change people's lives. Like, I write, right? So I have quotes and stuff, and I get messages. I don't know if you see my story, but I get messages from people like, actually, let me read one real quick. I got one yesterday that I was like, yo, like some messages I get from people, like it literally changed my life. What was this one? Bro, you never stop amazing me, man. Your drive and hard work is so inspirational. The grind never stops you. It pushes you to take leaps and dominate whatever you put your mind to. This new chapter you're writing with your camera is crazy. The passion you take and the talent you have go hand in hand. And you're just getting started, still growing, leaving that KOA mark on everything. I appreciate your work. I appreciate how serious you take everything you dive into. Keep going hard, family. And I was like, yo, someone took the time to write that.
Yeah.
Like, that's nuts, bro. Like, and that's not the first. Like, I've got a lot of messages. Like, that was one of the most detailed. Yeah. But I was like, yo, people are watching. You don't know who's watching. You never know who's watching you. And that's why I don't stop. Because it's like, if I stop, like, someone watching me is like, yo, fuck, he stopped.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like, there's gonna be someone out there that's like, oh shit.
I like that guy.
Like, you know? I like that guy, but like, that might make them stop.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
It doesn't matter if they like me or not. It's like, they might be like, I'm gonna keep going because he keeps going. Like, I have messaged people like, yo, I keep going because you don't stop, so I keep going. Because I watch you and those guys not stopping, so I can't stop. So I feel like if I stop one day, I have no idea who's watching, but someone might be watching and be like, oh shit, the guy stopped. Like, so why should I keep going?
That's
I never want that to be a thing. I never want that to be I never want me to be the reason you stop. Ever. Ever.
That's so nice.